All right, if you've ever organized an event, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That massive headache that comes after it's all over, dealing with all the certificates. Well, today we're going to take a look at a tool called Certificado CONVENTUS, which is designed to make that whole process pretty much painless. Let's dive in and see how it works.
So where did this idea even come from? Well, like a lot of great solutions, it started with some good old-fashioned frustration. Its creator, Manuel Esquivel, was just plain tired of wrestling with tools that were way too complex for what should be a really simple job. You know, getting tangled up in difficult settings and endless steps, all just to get a certificate out the door.
And this slide really just nails the whole mission, doesn't it? It's about swapping that chaotic, time-sucking process on the left for the super streamlined, ready-to-go approach on the right. The whole point isn't just to make it easier, it's to make it fast, direct, and totally intuitive from the moment you log in.
Okay, so how exactly does the platform deliver on this big promise of simplicity? Well, it all starts with the organizer's control panel. We're about to see how they've managed to give you full control, but without all the usual complexity. The entire workflow, the heart of it, is boiled down to just 3 logical steps. It's that simple. First, you create your event. Give it a name, a date. Second, you upload your certificate design just as a simple PNG file. And third, you add your list of participants. That is literally it. No complex coding, no confusing settings, just a straight path from start to finish. And when it comes to managing participants, it's incredibly flexible. You can upload a list of hundreds of attendees all at once from a single file. But hey, we all know last-minute changes are basically guaranteed, so you can also add, edit, or remove people one by one as you need to. Then, once everything's perfect, you can download all the personalized certificates in one convenient zip file. But don't think simple means basic. This platform has some seriously powerful stuff going on under the hood. For every single event, you can set up a unique email sender, so all the notifications come directly from your client's brand, not some generic address. And what's even better, there's an API that lets you add attendees in real time as they register. Think about that for a second. That means certificates can be ready even before the event is over. That's a total game changer for efficiency. Now, let's get to a feature that could be an absolute lifesaver for agencies and event managers. It's all about empowering your clients and putting an end to those dreaded post-event headaches for good. We have all been there. The event is a huge success. You're ready to move on, but your inbox just explodes. It's flooded with emails. Hey, can you correct the spelling of my name? Can you add my colleague who registered late? It's just a never-ending cycle of these small, time-consuming fixes. And here is the really clever solution. The platform lets you give your clients their very own secure login. With this direct access, they can handle those little changes themselves. Fixing a typo, adding a late registrant, and they never have to send you a single email. The platform's creator really summed this up perfectly. He said, "Le damos el poder a ellos y nos desentendemos de eso," which translates to, we give them the power and we forget about it. And that just captures the whole goal, doesn't it? You empower your client and you free yourself up to focus on what's next. It's a true win-win situation. Now, this focus on simplicity doesn't just stop with the organizer or the client. It actually extends all the way to the end user, the person who just wants to download their certificate without any hassle. Think about how you usually have to find a certificate. You have to remember exactly which email address you used to register. Was it your personal one, your work one, an old one you never check? This platform gets that this is a problem and adds a much more reliable option, searching by a unique ID number, like your national ID or passport number. It's one number that doesn't change, which means you're pretty much guaranteed to find your certificate on the first try. And to add another layer of both usefulness and security, every single certificate that comes out of this platform has a unique QR validation code embedded right on it. And it's not just a design element, it's a real functional tool. So anyone who gets one of these certificates, whether it's an employer, a university, or the attendee themselves, can just scan this code with their phone. They'll get taken to a verification page that instantly confirms, yep, this certificate is valid. It's a simple, built-in way to prove authenticity. So when you put it all together, you can really see how this platform was designed to solve problems for everyone involved. For the event organizer, it brings speed. For their client, it offers control. And for the attendee, it's just a simple, frustration-free experience. It's a really thoughtful approach that addresses the pain points at every single stage. And that really leaves us with one final thought. This isn't just about creating certificates, it's about reclaiming your time. So the real question is, what could you and your team accomplish with all those hours you'd save from not having to manage this whole process manually?